This is a really interesting observation of nature. I was saying this to my wife just the other day in the car, saying about how the animals are regulated by nature. Human beings are not. We have open season on sex, but that also means we have a greater responsibility to learn about it in a deeper way and realize that we need to regulate it ourselves. Nature gave you free.
Wait, he talks this shit to his wife about semen retention to his wife? He talks semen retention to his wife. I, 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 I he talks semen retention to it. No wonder why he's always horny. He's trying to control. What's up, guys? This is me, Crimson6062. I want to say thank you to my patrons. If you want to help out the channel, please hit that like button and subscribe. Also, if you want to become a patron, the link is in the description. Please help this channel grow and we can actually spread the word. So, guys, I want to say something. And this is going to be really weird to say. And I'm glad that we're having a Crimson After Dark, so to speak. And yeah. This is gonna be very weird. But I don't believe in what they call semen retention. Yeah, that's the whole thing about just where they believe that you should kind of hold back orgasming in order for some mystical belief. I know we did a video on Elliot Huss about him trying to hold back orgasms and shit like that. But yeah, that shit is fucking crazy. But oh god, there are fucking idiots who literally are just, oh, here. Now I watched the first few minutes. I watched the first few seconds of it. And let's actually look at this penis head-shaped motherfucker who just looks as if, yeah, the only reason why he has semen retention is because he can't find somebody to stop the retention of semen. But let's go.
I'm going to be sharing with you in this video 15 quotes on semen retention and sexual transmutation by the famous author Napoleon Hill. If you are not familiar with Napoleon Hill, it's time to get familiar with Napoleon Hill.
So, okay, all right, so I'm going to just say it. All right, help me out. And this is going to be like a very empowering shit that I'm going to say. Celibacy isn't a good thing. It's not a good thing. Celibacy is not a good thing. The only reason why you should actually be celibate is because you may not be trying to pass some STIs to people. Fuck. Like, if anything, fuck yourself. Not metaphorically, like literally, fuck yourself. Yeah. This shit is fucking crazy. Masturbation actually helps out with sleep. It helps out with circulation. And for men, it helps out with prostate issues. The fact of the matter is, this whole no nut November, or if you ejaculate, you run, like you lose your seed, it's bullshit. And most of this shit was written by people that didn't want to confront their own homosexuality or asexuality, or quite frankly, they were fucking idiots. I don't know. It's okay for one to be asexual or homosexual. This whole I'm not gonna nut, it's bullshit. It is literally bullshit. It feeds into a thing where the only time I orgasm is when the presence of a woman. No, sometimes you need to beat your dick like it owes you money. I'm gonna get canceled for that one. But and not to leave out the people that has vaginas. Sometimes you need to flick that motherfucking bean and take that motherfucking toy to Pound Town. Masturbation is good. Now, if you're ever having a problem with masturbation, it's not the masturbation that's a problem. It is literally something that you're using the masturbation to feel a need for. But masturbation is good. Fucking yourself is good. And before we proceed any further, dude, go fuck yourself. Okay, all right, let's go.
Napoleon Hill was inspired by Andrew Carnegie, the industrial giant, to spend 25 years of his life studying the most successful, as well as thousands of unsuccessful people, to create a philosophy of success.
Wait, Andrew Carnegie. Oh, the rich industrialist that fucked everybody over? Oh, of course he wouldn't want to fuck, because Andrew Carnegie was fucking a lot of people over. But let's go.
He is a father or grandfather, maybe, of the personal development industry, and ultimately his teachings have inspired millions of men to reach greater heights in their careers and in their lives. So you can't have a men's semen retention channel and lifestyle channel and not talk about Napoleon Hill. Let's get into it. Before I do invite you to hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell.
No. The only self-promotion that goes on this channel is me. Me, goddammit. Please like and subscribe and share the video. If you're watching this later on YouTube, or if you're watching this live, hit that like button. But let's continue.
2 new videos for you every single week, helping you stay strong, healthy, and happy.
Then tell them to masturbate. Fuck. All right.
I also invite you to go to my website and get your free ejaculation control video program with my brother from another mother, Mr. Jonathan White of Sexual Kung Fu. We got a lot of great resources for you in the descriptions below.
Wait, how do you control your ejaculation? Like, you know that these guys aren't controlling their ejaculations for when it really counts, when they're with a partner. They're literally controlling their ejaculations when they're with themselves. And like, yeah, sexual kung fu, you heard that right. Ejaculation control is very wonderful when you're with a partner. And I mean, like, you know, orgasm denial could be actually fun. I'm not saying I haven't actually tried it, but like, it could actually be fun, both on the receiving and giving. But that's not the kink, dog. Like, the fuck, like edging is fun, but not the way you guys are talking. Yeah, no. All right, let's go.
So check it out. Go get your free program. All right, let's dive into it. Quote number 1. The desire for sexual expression is inborn and natural. The desire cannot and should not be submerged or eliminated, but it should not be allowed to dominate or dictate one's behavior.
This specifically is true. It is very true. But what the fuck does it have to do about not masturbating? I'm just saying, like, what the fuck? Oh, okay, let's hear him explain.
That's exactly what we're doing with the Spiritual Bad Boys movement. We're not trying to suppress it, and we're not trying to ignore it. We're taking away all the shames, guilts, and taboos, and through the sexual kung fu techniques, we're showing you how to transmute it so you can use that energy properly in your life to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve, whatever you deem worthy, but not be dominated by it. Too many guys are dominated by their sexual energy, and therefore they can't build their careers, they can't find great relationships, they're experiencing tons of social anxiety, or they're letting it all off in the towel. And we're
Fuck what? You know what? Maybe I have a fucked up masturbation schedule. I do it right before I go to bed. It doesn't take because I'm trying to get it over with. It takes me about 10, 15 minutes. Done. Then I go to sleep. Done. 15 minutes crossed out for my day, and maybe 10 minutes of that looking up the porn that I need. But why do you think just because somebody orgasm, they spiritual bad boys, that they literally are just missing out on something? I don't get it. If you're chronically masturbating where you're spending all day not looking for jobs, you're spending all day, this is what I don't get about this whole No Nut November. These people literally think that frustration, that just being pent up and on the edge of anger is a motivator to live life. It's not. That shit burns you out quicker than just desire. And that's the problem with these fuckers. Because they think that because, these guys are mad, they're angry, they're hungry, they're going to do better. No, they're going to fuck up worse. But let's continue.
Showing you guys how to create a new life. Let's go to quote number 2. A river may be dammed and its water controlled for a time, but eventually it will force an outlet. The same is true of the emotion of sex. If it is not transmuted into some creative effort, it will find a less positive, less productive outlet.
Wait, first, sex isn't an emotion. It's part of the Maslow hierarchy of needs. It's not an emotion. It's a fucking desire. It's a biological desire that's mostly influenced by our need to procreate. But 2, we just get horny. People just get horny. I don't know how to actually just say that. People get horny. And it's not, again, if you're having an issue where you believe that if you're masturbating all day, the masturbation isn't a problem. You're running away from something. It's the same thing with drug and alcohol. The drugs and alcohol, for the most part, and except for the highly addictive ones, aren't the problem. People are running away from them. They're using it as a way to get away from some sort of hurt or pain. But fuck, let's continue.
1 in every 10 guys in America are addicted to porn, watching hours on hours. It's affecting their jobs and their life. 1 out of 6 guys are on antidepressants. Millions of guys are talking about social anxiety, not being motivated, feeling depressed, and having no place in this world.
So your problem is capitalism. Seriously, your problem is capitalism. The atomization of how we are so separated. We're so isolated, alone, that is leading to depression. The fact that people can barely make it. The fact that people are looking for ways to anesthetize themselves from the fucking despair and the pain caused by being socially cut off, by being financially unstable, by not being able to have the same things our parents or the last generation before us had. Your problem is capitalism. But fuck, let's hear the bullshit he's about to say.
That is because millions of guys are wasting their semen and not learning this art of sexual transmutation. Learn the art and transform your life.
Wasted semen is the only waste in there is the fucking sperm cells. Say it with me. Sperm cells, if they're not ejaculated, still die. You literally still lose sperm cells because they only are viable for a certain amount of time. That's why your body keeps producing it. And the fact is, they equate semen retention to some sort of fucking battery throughout life. It shows how fucking stupid these guys are. But hey, pseudoscience. Pseudoscience. Well, let's continue.
Quote number 3. The individuals of greatest achievement tend to be those who have highly developed sexual natures and who have learned the art of sex transmutation.
It seems like I have to, okay, so this is the one point that I kind of believe is kind of bullshit, but kind of not bullshit. In other words, if you're highly sexual or flamboyant with your charisma and charm, a lot of those people get a lot of sex. That it's not because they're studying some mystical sexual secret. Literally, they're extroverts, and people naturally gravitate towards extroverts. Mostly. But let's hear how this sexual transmutation will work for this fucker.
Quote number 4. The emotion of...
He doesn't even explain it. He just skips to the next one. It's almost as if this motherfucker knows that all he has to do is make it sound convincing for the first 4 minutes of the video, or 3.5 minutes of the video. And then, of course, all of his motherfucking mouth breathers are going to buy into yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, sexual transmutation. Oh, don't bust a nut. Oh, I'm so angry. I'm going to use that anger. The fuck? All right, let's go.
of sex is an irresistible force against which there can be no such opposition as an immovable body. When driven by this
I don't know, sex, if you having an immovable body during sex, then you're not having sex, you're having penetration. Let's go.
emotion, individuals become gifted with a superpower for action. I have personally experienced this in my life. As I've learned and practiced the semen retention lifestyle, using sexual kung fu to transmute my energy and hold that sex energy within, rather than doing what I'm always doing or was trained to do growing up, which was, right? Now it's in me, and my desire for action is incredible.
So you're anxious. You're No, Joe, he doesn't have any sexual healing. He doesn't have any sexual healing. He's anxious. He's anxious all the time. He's on edge and he has this energy and the sexual. No, dude, you are experiencing anxiety because one thing that masturbation actually helps with is anxiety. Fuck! I guess I'm gonna have to masturbate later on. But let's continue.
I'm up earlier. I'm going to bed late at night. I've got multiple projects on the go, and I've got...
He is describing the textbook case of anxiety. I'm up early. I'm going to bed late at night. I'm doing multiple projects. Dude, bust a nut and chill. Fuck.
Got a ton of energy. This stuff works. Next quote. Destroy the sex glands, whether in a human being or a beast, and you have removed a major source of action.
Wow, this sounds a little like John Kellogg-y, right? Is it just me, or is this sounding like a little bit of John Kellogg-y? Oh, wait. Is he from around the same time that John Kellogg was? Oh, shit. Fuck. Let's see. Napoleon Hill, American author. Born. All right, let's see. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. They were born around the same. Oh no. Oh, okay. Let's Wikipedia Andy this shit. Think and Grow Rich, which is among the 10 best-selling health books of all time. Damn, that's a big qualifier. 10 best-selling health book, not the top, but among the top. Okay, fuck, he's in that club with Jordan Peterson. Um, failed failed business ventures, and this is the sexual transmutation. Failed business ventures. Um, and launched a automobile college of Washington, where he instructed students to build and chauffeur and sell motor cars. The college assembled the cars for the Carter Mobile Corporation, and which declared bankruptcy in only 2 years. Wow. Okay. Laws of success. His new wife, Rosalie Beelan, contributed substantially to the authoring and editing of. So he didn't even read his book. I mean, he didn't even write the book. His wife mostly did. Wow. You ever think that like they were talking about sexual, like holding back sex because like she just didn't want to fuck him? Hold on. The authenticity of many of Hill's claims have been widely disputed. Napoleon's Hill collaboration with Andrew Carnegie has never been confirmed either by Carnegie himself or the Carnegie estate, and Hill allegedly only started making claims of interviewing Carnegie after he had died. Aside from Hill's writings, there is no accounts of the meeting. Oh, wow. Alleged spirit visitation. Hill openly describes visits from spirits. Oh, oh, this is a fucking crank. All right, let's go. Oh, wow. This is a fucking crank. Let's go.
You better believe that ultimately your mind is under attack. People know that if you're drained of your sexual energy, you're going to be more susceptible to addictive behaviors. You're going to be more susceptible to marketing. You're going to be more susceptible to control, and you'll have no motivation to fight back, ask questions, or get creative.
Wait! Fuck! No! This is so fucking wrong! Okay. The shortest book, the shortest verse in the Bible of capitalism is sex sales. Literally, in marketing, they want you to be hungry, horny, and angry all the time. They don't want you to not like to be satisfied after you've had sex. No. Literally, Skinner boxes were designed to trick your body after you already orgasm, because they know after that time you don't want the shit anymore. This is bullshit. Wow. Wow. This is bullshit. I don't even know. Like, they want you to be horny. And this bullshit, you are pushing marketing, dog. And he just thinks he's like, yeah, they want you. If you're not horny, if you're like, this is some John Doyle shit. They want you masturbated. They want you to be masturbated. Like, you can tell that this is coming from. This is sex ed from a fucking junior high schooler. But let's continue.
This is exactly what the powers to be want of the world. Why? It's easy to enslave a subdued population. But with the spiritual bad boys movement and what we're doing by sharing semen retention and sexual kung fu with millions of men around the world is we're going to take power back and give power back to the people by empowering men to control their sexual energy. Let's go to the next.
So are you going to let's follow this train of thought. Are you going to advise men not to harass women? Are you going to advise men to actually not, try to control women? What happens when the woman is wearing something really revealing and it starts getting those juices flowing or transmuting in the minds of these guys? What are you going to do now? Start forcing the women to wear shit that's actually not revealing, to tempt men, and then you may actually make laws, and we're gonna call them Sharia laws, where you force non-masturbation. Oh shit, fuck! Only brown people do that. But fuck, let's go.
Next quote. It may be controversial contention, but sexual energy is the creative energy of virtually all geniuses. There never has been and never will be a great leader, builder, or artist lacking in this driving force of sex. Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, the greatest artists, Sting, all.
Wait, these are people that were known for their womanizing. I'm sorry. Oh God. These are people that are known for their womanizing. They weren't exactly performing semen and retention. Muhammad Ali? Mike Tyson? Really? And no fucking disrespect to the man that Mike Tyson is right now. He's actually just a motherfucking example of how to be a better motherfucking person through past things. But he's not talking about current Mike Tyson. He's talking about Iron Mike Tyson. Sting. I think you're missing a plot. These motherfuckers were not fucking eunuchs. They were busting nuts everywhere. But let's continue.
All give their creativity and their genius to sexual transmutation. Nikola Tesla was a known celibate for all his life. Now, okay, most of us ain't going to do that. But what we can do is we can.
Tesla wasn't a... Nikola Tesla literally was... He was a Isaac Newton. He was a fucking Isaac Newton. And the one I want to say Isaac Newton, literally Isaac Newton was a brilliant, I would say a brilliant deductive person, but he was also a celebrant all of his life. And he also kind of came up with different postulations and different theories of different pieces of information. But they were fucking introverts. What? How do you compare somebody like Muhammad Ali, Tyson, and Sting to Nikola Tesla? Yeah, okay. Let's go.
Can learn to retain our semen and hold that energy within us by using the techniques of sexual kung fu. Next quote. One major reason why the majority of people who succeed do not begin to do so before the age of 40 to 50 is their tendency to dissipate their energies through overindulgence in the physical expression of the emotion of sex. Now, Napoleon Hill talks about the...
So, I see it now. Wow. Is that an impotency joke? Is that an impotency joke? Is that is that a well? The only reason why they can't do it until they're 40 or 50 is because they didn't gave up on sex and now they bored and now they trying to figure out something else. That's talking about impotency, right? For men, right? Women, they can fucking have sex and you know all they got to do is get the juices flowing, get her wet ass p word going, and she's fine. Like the fuck. Okay, let's go.
Overindulgence of sex. And really what he's talking about is the overindulgence of semen lost. Now, also, too much sex on the mind is also hankering. So when he talks about the overindulgence, when all we can ever think about is sex, then how can we get self-mastery? How can we get other goals in our life that mean so much more to us? Look.
Easy. Just fucking do it. Like, these guys, okay. Maybe if you bust a nut or three, maybe your head would fucking clear. But it's obvious. Yeah. Guys in their 40s have like 3 or 4 kids and then are also fucking cheating on the side with their mistress. But like, yeah, no, it's these guys they're just focusing on something else. No. They're if you see somebody who is okay, so it's self-selecting. If you see a lot of people who are the tops of their field, chances are the reason why they're tops of their field is number one reason they got lucky. 2, they have a drive to be a top of their field because of some personality defect. Personality quirk that they have, where they see nothing less than being the best as just failure. Dude, it's self-selecting. The whole idea that he's trying to push is self-selecting. And most of the time, like the author, they're fucking con men. But let's go.
I'm like every other guy, right? I enjoy spending time with my wife in that way. And at the same time, I know my soul is here to do.
Wait, he's talking about semen retention and he has a wife? Oh, I feel so bad for his poor wife. I feel so bad for he's talking about semen retention. And this motherfucker has a wife. I feel so bad for this poor woman. I feel so bad for this poor woman. Wow. Let's go.
Do so much more to bring my creativity and to bring my intelligence to the world. And you're no different than me. You're here to bring something greater than the world and just always hankering to satisfy your sex life. Sex is great. You can learn to become a master in the bedroom. But to have a fulfilling life, it's about giving back. And that means we have to get our sex energies under control and use them for greater worthy causes.
So you guys think that he's just somebody that has a high sex drive and he was shamed to believing that having a high sex drive is bad? Like, I think that's what this shit is. But, like, he has a wife and he's talking about semen retention? Is his wife just does not want to fuck him? I don't know. Like maybe his wife should get him a sex doll and just, like, don't fucking touch me. But, like, oh, wow. Okay. All right, let's go.
Next quote. Transmutation of sex energy calls for more willpower than the average person cares to use for this purpose. Though this requires willpower, the reward for the practice is more than worth the effect. I can't help but smile when I read that because I know from personal experience how my own willpower has grown as continuing to grow. You know, when you're ready to, you're ready to let go and you're able to hold that, what that does for your body and your psychology as a man is incredible.
It puts stress on your body. The only time that you should actually worry about semen retention is when you're in the act and you're trying to please your partner. Other than that, motherfucker. Okay. Look, check this out. If your body didn't want to get rid of the semen that you have, motherfuckers wouldn't have wet dreams. As a guy, Literally, you can have wet dreams all through your motherfucking life if the equipment works down there. It is not healthy to have semen retention. You fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Like, that's not how this works. But let's continue.
I want to go and conquer the world, because conquering your sex energy gives you a tremendous amount of personal power. So I personally put a double stamp on that quote as one of my favorites. Next quote. Every other animal responds to the call of sex only in season. Human beings are inclined to declare open season.
Bonobos have something to say in the back. So do dolphins and like dogs. Like, the fuck? Like, that's so the problem with this thing is because women can get aroused not just when they're in heat, at any time, helps to propagate our fucking species. That's one of the things that we're able to do because we literally are able to have sex whenever we want. That actually grew our social bonds, and it actually helped us work together to fucking get off the plains of Africa and become the most dominant. Well, we're not the most dominant species. Become the most prolific species on the planet, enough to actually start changing the fucking planet. But, these fuckers, I guess these people don't even believe in fucking evolution. But yeah, let's go.
This is a really interesting observation of nature. I was saying this to my wife just the other day in the car, saying about how the animals are regulated by nature. Human beings are not. We have open season on sex, but that also means we have a greater responsibility to learn about it in a deeper way and realize that we need to regulate it ourselves. Nature gave you free will.
Wait. He talks this shit to his wife about semen retention to his wife? He talks semen retention to his wife. I, 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 I he talks semen retention to it. No wonder why he's always horny. He's trying to control. Yeah. And he's probably one of those guys that thinks being a cuck is a bad thing. Wow. All right. Let's see.
Will. Nature gave you a sex drive, but nature also in the human form gave you an opportunity to use that sex drive to realize higher aspects of yourself. So yeah, enjoy the animalistic part of it. I ain't hating on you. How could I? I'd be a hypocrite. However,
I can't anymore. I can't. My thing is, and I'm gonna be very honest with everybody, I don't get the whole semen retention thing. I see it as just very, very stupid. I see it as very, very just childish. I see it as just very, very oh, I need to be angry in order to do shit. And so I need to stay angry by fucking not masturbating. And it's just so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna not beat my meat. Like, for me, I don't do it as much as I probably want to or need to, because I'm a sapiosexual. I need a connection with somebody. But when I really need to beat my meat, I'm not going. I beat my dick like it owe me money. I'll be wrestling with the one-eyed cyclops, the one-eyed snake. Man. But this is bullshit, because what they're trying to get people to do is shame themselves for being horny. That's all the shit is. It's, you should feel shame for being horny. And I'm sorry. You should be shamed for the actions that you perform when you're horny, as far as imposing your will on other people. But there's no fucking shame in being horny. It's about what you do when you're horny. Enduring yourself is not a bad thing. But anyway, guys, if you like this video, this clip, please like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't done so, if you're watching the stream, hit that like button on YouTube and share and yeah, thank you for watching this clip.